What is up, you guys? Today I'm going to be doing a tackle video. As you can see, I have a Plano Guy Series 3600 size. We're going to start off with this top feature. Allows you, say you're walking with this like on your side, you want to get one of your like most used lures, you can just pop it up on the top, and there's your stuff. So I'm gonna get into all the baits that are in this top box. All right, so everything that's in here. We got some frogs right here, live target, field mouse, Booyah Padcrasher Jr. Oh, this is my favorite frog actually, and I think this is like bonehead tackle or something like that. Pretty nice frog. Yeah, my next investment will be like the hook bonnets because this is kind of annoying. Head and this is just, I don't know if this is the Super Spook. I think Super Spook Jr. And then you got Sabille flat belly walker, or a cheap little spook type bait, and some type of wake bait right there. That's actually pretty good. I caught a couple on that. And that's the Savage Finesse USA. That's the brand, I guess. Next right here we got a jitterbug. Sorry, everything's tangled, but I'm not going to take the time to untangle everything. But here's a jitterbug. Can't remember the color. A vicious crankbait. I actually don't know why that's in here. And popper. I've caught a lot of gar on this thing. Not gar, but jack. Caught a lot of jack on this. Popper right here. It's like bubblegum color. Like a little torpedo or something. What's this called? Crippled killer, but it's like a torpedo type bait, something like that. Then we got a popper here. The hook's actually bent on this one, and devil's horse. Another lunker frog. No, maybe that's a lunker frog. I think it is. Lunker hunt. My spinner baits. Bubblegum spinner bait. I got a mini, I think it's called like a money minnow spinner bait or something. My Strike Team white spinner bait. Black and red chartreuse. What's this? What's the brand of this? Can't think of it right now. It's a Colorado blade. One more spinner bait, gray. I think it's like mouse color. My favorite stuff to use right here. Black buzz bait with a trailer hook. Majority of your bass come on that trailer hook. Here's like a little football head jig. I don't know why that's right there. What is this? New Tech jig. Back a crawl. White spinner bait. Not spinner bait, buzz bait. I've caught more bass on these than I have anything else though. Mini black buzzbait. Mini chartreuse buzzbait. Mini white buzzbait. These things slay at night. Another black. And this is one of those zero gravity jigs. I don't know why it's not lead, so it's really lightweight. All right, next thing will be the main part. Here's a little like I don't think it's waterproof, but here's like a little plastic piece right here. You can keep your licenses and stuff. Crankbaits and other hard baits. I'm gonna get into that next. Alright, here's my crankbaits and other hard baits. Sorry I don't have the bonnets like I said. Here's a KVD. That's the bigger version of the KVD right there. Some bomber. It's a bomber like chartreuse gill or something. A Rapala something like a redfish or something. I don't know. And then this one's really nice. I can get it untangled. Wait 1 second. Bear with me. It's a live target bait ball crankbait. It's like $15. I got it in a mystery tackle box. It's pretty hype. Next thing we have like a vicious crankbait. It's like a crawl, like a bomber, like a chrome gill. And then I've caught a lot of fish on this. This is a Rebel. I don't know what it's called, but it's like bone color. Caught a lot of fish on that. Still on crankbaits right here. Got KVD, well, some Strike King medium divers. These go like 8 feet. What's this? It's like a bomber model A. Dives to about 8 feet. And then this chartreuse one, I think it's clown color, is a Berkeley flicker shad, and this one is a, I can't remember what this one's called, but I've actually caught fish on both of these. They're both pretty good. I'm pretty sure the other one's a Rapala. It's like a swimming crankbait type deal. What's this called? Usually Rapala has the name up there, I thought. No, it just says Rapala. But I haven't caught a fish on this. It just looked really nice. Like a Yoziri crankbait. That white one right there. Another Strike King medium diver. Live target right there. Just a Bill Lewis little cheap like perch colored. What's that called? Lipless crankbait. Here's my. I thought I had more of these. I think I'll lose a lot of these, but these are my sexy shads. I don't know what color. That's like sexy shad. Like it might be chrome or something. It's not chrome, but it might be like lavender. I don't know. Anyway, that's that. Bleeding shad. Bleeding gizzard shad, I think. Got some more in here. I thought I had a bunch of them. I don't know where they all went. Anyway, chrome sexy shad. This is like a lipless seeker by Sibyl. It's a live target bluegill right there. It's like a little crappy crankbait right here. A Sibyl magic swimmer. I hooked something big on this thing actually, but it came off. But whatever hit it was really big at Alex Bass's pond. And then what are these called? They're the Rapala jerkbaits. Cannot think of what they're. No, that's not it. Anyway, jerkbaits. Smithwick jerkbait. More that Rapala. It's the other Rapala. It's like Fire Tiger. And this I think, what is this? It's not like a husky jerk. Cannot think of what these are called to save my life right now. Anyway, pretty nice. Chatterbaits. Not a lot. I don't really use these a lot. I've only caught like one bass on a chatterbait. Anyway, this is the Strike King Tour Grade chatterbait because it looked nice and I saw them at Walmart. I think Strike King just came out with these. I think they're pretty new. And then just a black and blue Z-Man chatterbait. Is that even Z-Man? Maybe. Little Storm swim baits right there. And then some crappy swim baits. I think Storm actually does a pretty good job of making these like for cheap. They look pretty realistic. Alright, next you guys is all my soft baits that I carry with me. I might not, if I know where I'm going and I know I'm not going to be there for too long, I probably won't carry all of these because I know I might not use a lot of them. But some of my baits in here, like brush hogs, I'm always going to have with me. Anyway, let's get into it. I bought this pack of brush hogs because it was like $1 and it came with like 20. Usually I don't buy the little Walmart packs. Havoc Grass Pig. These are pretty good actually. Good search bait. Not search bait, but like a moving like trolling motor bait, I guess. But Havoc the Deuce. So twin tail grub. Reaction Strike Fathead Junior. Pretty nice little swim bait. All my extra little worms that I got misplaced and stuff, they're in here. I got them all together. Maybe they'll make like a cool color. Yum what are these called? Just a creature bait. That's just what they're called. These actually work really good at a pond that we go to. Always gotta have those when we go there. Sidewinder. You can actually put a rattle inside of these, but it's kind of like a Senko or just a worm. A lot of zoom baits coming up. Gotta have these super fluke and watermelon seed. I have these just for like when I go to little ponds. I'll Texas rig these and do pretty good. And they're really inexpensive. U-tails, June bug and red. U-tail and red bug. U-tail and chartreuse pumpkin. And U-tail and tequila sunrise. That's a good color. My favorite color though, U-tail and motor oil chartreuse. That's pretty cool. Zoom super fluke in bubblegum. And Zoom super fluke in bubblegum. Zoom trick worm in bubblegum. My bad. The only one that I don't have right now, you need to get some albino super flukes. They work great. Really represents a shad pretty good. And I just don't have any right now. Usually I have a bunch. My favorite trick worm though, pumpkin chartreuse tip. Really good. And I actually don't have any in here. I don't know why. But best bait you can use, a yum dinger, green pumpkin, chartreuse tail, slays fish. No matter where you go, you'll catch a fish on that. Owner, shaky worm, 6.5. Finesse TRDs. These right here will slay some brim, crappie, bass. Put them on a little tiny jig head. That's really good. Gambler, flapping shad. It's like olive waft, something like that. The color. Havoc pit boss, another go-to bait. Really like using these. That's in green pumpkin. Trigger X what am I talking about? Trigger X frogs. Not the best frog, but I got them for really cheap. Bass attacker, straight toe worms. Gambler, flapping shad, not so sexy. Charlie's worms. Got that in a mystery tackle box. Baby packer crawl. Really good if you put them on a jig head and just fish them, like swim them. Really good. Alright, I just threw all that back in there. Now time to get into this pocket. Actually, one little thing, this little tiny pocket right here, I keep electrical tape in. This comes in handy in so many different things, like you won't even think. If I lose the piece to my GoPro case, I'll just tape some of that around. It works fine. Terminal tackle. I really need a restock on it, and it's pretty messy, so don't judge. Little egg weights for like when I'm fishing a pond for catfish. That don't tangle. Wacky hooks. Gotta have these. That finesse TRD I was talking about, that's the little jig head you put it on. A bunch of just like random, what are they, VMC hooks. See, I mean, I can never get hooks to stay neat, so I'm just gonna show it to y'all. VMC, these are the power shot hooks. See, as you can see from right there, for drop shotting bigger baits. Some type of wobble jig head. I think this is VMC too. It might not be. Pit boss might work good right there. Some type of creature bait maybe. Weighted wacky hook. These things are terrible. Do not buy these. And stuff for drop shotting. Small little swim bait hooks. This will get your flukes down there. It gives your flukes more action because that little weight right there. They're pretty nice. Like I said, guys, not a lot of terminal tackle. Kind of lacking. I've been using more hard baits lately, so not really need a lot of hooks. Next thing, I think this is the pocket with my frogs in it. Should be. If not, it's got some scissors. Nope, these are my frogs. Alright, since you know frogs don't really get hooked on anything, I keep them in this side pocket because I don't really have a lot of room. Live target. I mean, my good frogs I'll keep up there. But other than that, I just keep these in here. Live target. Never caught a fish on this. It's pretty big. It's their bigger size. The spit and wah. Really nice frog. I think I got it in a mystery tackle box, actually. Pretty nice. KVD. The rattles. Cannot think of what color this is. Oh, my bad. Another KVD. The rattles. Cannot think of what color this is. I don't know. You probably don't care about the color though. What is this? Spro. Can't think of this color. Another KVD. That's all for that. And this pocket, it's got a little place for like your phone and stuff and all that. And it's got a little pocket right here for if you want to put your license. But I'm 15, so I don't have to have a license yet. So there's a pocket right there. You can do that. All right, the back side, it's got this net. I want to get some hook bonnets. So say I'm using a crankbait. I take it off. I don't want to put it back in the box because it's wet and I don't want it to rust. I'll put hook bonnets on it, and you can put it in here. Stole that idea from One Rod, One Reel Fishing. He's the man, my idol. He does everything on a budget. It looks like as far as fishing, I don't know. He doesn't really have a boat, and so that's pretty much me. I mean, I have kayaks, but always gotta have off. Gotta have it. I don't want to get eaten alive. I don't even know why I have these in there. And a random bobber, I don't know why that's in there. I think it's from when I took my girlfriend fishing. We just put it in there. Next on this side. Usually I have pliers in here, but I couldn't find my pliers, so it's got some scissors.